the sand?
No, there's paw prints by that tree over there. So they're not gonna blow a fuse if I get you back a little late, are they?
Future, I'd appreciate it if you drop my students off before you go tracking through the mud.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You keep forgetting something. I always win. What's the problem? First run to the play and back. Wait, Petey!
Ed? Would you talk to me? I mean, hey, what's up? 1 minute we're having a good time, the next you want to be taken home. Couldn't have been that bad a kiss.
Why would you want me? I go to a high school for freaks.
You're not a freak, Kat.
Believe me, Hank, your life will be a lot simpler without me.
Wait, no, don't just blow me off.
So I was thinking that we could hook up later.
You mean like, sex?
Got this one thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Let me have
If she's gonna keep on doing this, you can count me out of your little experiment, chap.
All right. You two can come down now. Very nice, authenticity, Scott Shelby.
Can't even keep your hormones in check, even for a class project, huh?
Can't help it they have a mind of their own.
And that wasn't exactly what I was trying to accomplish here, but you get the general idea. Sex is a very powerful thing, but sex also has consequences.
Blah, 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 blah. If God really wanted us to just say no, I mean, why did he make it feel so good?
Well, I for one am all for total abstinence.
Abstinence is good. There's already too many hungry children in the world.
I'm afraid you're all missing the point.
I think maybe they should experience it firsthand. Mine?
No, not at all. I was just about to suggest the same.
Eggs are a little kinky, don't you think, Peter?
Not the way you'll be using them, Shelby. These little guys here are going to represent your kids.
Hello, abstinence girl here. This won't work with my lifestyle.
Well, your new lifestyle includes a one-night stand. Now you're a single mother of a 5-year-old struggling on $20,000 a year.
Ew, only 20,000.
Yep. And Scott, you and Augie, you're a high-powered gay couple wanting desperately to adopt a child.
Hey, yo, you gotta be kidding. That ain't gonna work, man.
No, I'm not kidding. We're gonna meet in a day or two, and you two are gonna tell me why you deserve a child. Just think, your grade depends on it. It's usually a good motivator, huh? And Ms. Merrick.
Yeah.
You and Mr. Friedkin are a newly married yuppie couple. Parents of newborn twins.
Oh, no, no. See what happened to the old-fashioned drawing name from a hat? Yes, there is a couple.
You're both full-time career people with approximately combined incomes of $60,000 a year pre-tax.
That's not enough money to flee the country.
I'm sure you'll make it work.
Just like their mother.
Daisy. You are...
You can say it.
You're childless.
I'm barren.
And I'm very sorry about that. I would like to know your feelings on the subject. 2 pages by Friday. The rest of you, these are your children. Never leave them more than arm's reach away, not for even a moment. You must keep them warm and safe. And if you crack your child, your grade's going to suffer. Got it? I want these family budgets and child care plans filled out by Friday. And, Shelby? And, anything else? All right. Good luck. I thought we were supposed to meet in my office.
I wanted to get a workout in. This your bag?
Yeah. How was Africa?
Oh, I got bored. There's only so many wild animals I can take. Besides, I like dealing with them one at a time. Cover that piece of rock yet?
Let me get this straight. You left Africa to climb here in Agnes.
Can't think of a better reason than kicking your butt up that hill.
Is that really it, or did you reconsider my offer?
It's been a long time since I worked with kids, Peter.
Gotta stop running sometime. Here's as good a place as any.
I haven't run from anything for a very long time.
So, with your credentials, you could go anywhere.
Well, what can I say? I like the fresh air. And there is a certain rock to conquer.
I can't have you changing your mind at the last minute, Sophie.
Thanks for having so much faith in me.
I'll run it past Frank, all right?
What you mean is you need time to figure out if this can really work, given our history.
I just want to make sure that history doesn't repeat itself, that's all.
This is so unfair.
End of discussion. You two are spending way too much time together.
We're just friends. He listens.
I don't care. He's not the kind of friend you need right now.
Says who? What makes you always right?
Listen to her, Peter. Come on, a little flirting never hurt anybody.
Thanks. But I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Enough. I asked Sophie to be here. All right? She might even be taking Hannah's place.
No one can take Hannah's place.
I don't intend to try.
Hank's the best thing that ever happened to me
Before
here.
Hank came around, you were doing great. Even your parents said you were sounding like your old self again.
Of course they did. They want their perfect little girl back.
Hey, no, they don't. They just want to make sure that you're okay. Besides, it's time for them to come visit.
I'm not ready.
Catherine, you cannot fight the inevitable.
I can delay it. I at least have a say in that.
Not for much longer.
Did I finally catch on to you and Hank? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah. How'd you know?
Besides being majorly obvious, not sure. You don't wear subtlety well.
What's up with the yearbooks?
I'm looking for a father for my kid.
Translation?
Jeff tried to teach sex education again, and Peter bailed him out by assigning us live so we'd understand the reality of life with kids, which boils down to sex has consequences. I'm the egg. My 5-year-old.
So what you're telling me is I can't see the place tonight. You do understand, I have nowhere to go. Well, you know, if anything happens to me, it'll be on your head. Obviously, that made an impression on you. Oh, people in this town can be so irritating. Codes, rules, more rules.
Not everybody's as freewheeling as you, Sophie. You can stay at my place as long as you need. Door keys under the rock in the front yard, just like always.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. I don't think that's such a good idea.
Bad idea last time you were here.
You weren't my potential boss the last time.
Still not. At least not yet.
Probably won't be. I get the strange feeling the kids aren't going to welcome me with open arms.
Catherine and Hannah were close. It's just going to take time, that's all.
I don't think even time's going to bridge that gap. You miss Hannah?
Tough decisions are made every day, you know? It's something she had to do.
And now you're stuck with me.
I can think of worse things.
What did Frank say about hiring me?
I'm not going to lie, you know, he has some reservations knowing our history. And he's not sure if the kids can handle bonding with somebody who has the potential to leave at the drop of a hat.
Ouch. Peter. Are those Frank's thoughts or yours?
Mutants on deck. Look! I told you, I'm going through this whole post-mort mummy thing, so unless you want me to scramble up right here, and I suggest you take them for the night.
Honey, we still need to discuss the sleeping arrangements.
Go away, freaking!
You're gonna have to learn how to spell our last name sooner or later.
Go away!
At least you know the joy of having kids. Try being childless.
I am trying. Where are you headed?
The center. Gee, Kat, you've brown-nosed so much you just get to come and go as you please. Guess I need to learn to suck up more.
Really? Because I thought you had the whole kissing thing down.
See you, Jules. So what are you gonna do about Hank?
I'll come up with something.
I didn't know you had any friends in town.
Yvette and I work together at the home. This'll only take a minute. The keys are under the rock. Here it is.
I promised Yvette I'd water her plants while she was out of town.
You know, I'm sort of surprised you called. Especially after yesterday.
Sorry about that. Just a momentary lapse of insanity. That was a joke.
Oh. You know, you're worse than I am.
It's been a while. Especially the laughing part.
Well, we're gonna have to do something about that.
I can't believe he made me a statistic.
You couldn't have just paired the two of us up together. Dude's always got to make a point, you know. It can never just be about the project.
Can you stop being so obvious? Just call Augie out in group and deal.
Excuse me if I got a problem with someone who lip-locked with my girl.
Maybe we should try to get past this one day.
Is that what it's going to take for the two of you to stop being so friendly? You getting past this?
It'll be less cliche.
Alright, look, Berenger, I hate this as much as you do, alright? But I need to score big time on this project.
Just don't stand too close to me or nothing like that.
You're loco, you know that?
Guess this wasn't the day to get past it, huh?
I would care for both of them myself.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, freaking. But the probability of the two of us sitting down hashing this out, well, it's not gonna happen.
Well, I could try to care for them. But you've got that whole breastfeeding mechanism. I just don't think I can compete.
Do you now see why I'm willing to fail this project?
Catherine, I need to get you back to school.
What's the matter? I'm okay with this.
Hey, I remember you. You had me beaten down here in this very room.
Now what's wrong?
Okay, is this really you? Because I get the feeling this is some kind of game.
I thought this was what you wanted.
Well, I don't know, sneaking around someone's house? You know, your friend's into a lot of guy stuff.
She has a boyfriend. Let's try and forget about her for now.
Alright, so how you want to play this?
I don't.
Yo, peep this. We ain't got no choice. Alright, so I suggest you play catch up.
Oh, okay. Let me get right on that.
What's your problem now, Meat?
My problem is that this school is never about any normal stuff. Instead of watching bees pollinating a flower, you know, we gotta be a couple of homos trying to score an egg.
What's with this, man? It's either gay or homosexual. You see, you know that stuff. You check that stuff out.
Whatever, alright? Who in their right mind would give a kid to a couple of fags? I mean, homosexuals.
That's what we gotta figure out. It's all about choices, homie.
If it was, I wouldn't be stuck with you.
If you're so unhappy, why don't you do us a little big favor and leave for good?
Why? So you can have open field on Juliet?
That's your fantasy. Alright, not mine. You're the one stuck on replay.
You keep telling yourself that.
You're like a broken record, you know that? What's the matter with you? You're scared she's gonna wise up and leave you for better?
No, Vince. It'll never be for you.
Hey, you remember me? And you got me figured out. You won't lay a hand on me. You're not.
You know, it was the right thing to wait.
I was ready.
No, you weren't. Weren't even close to ready, and you know it.
You know you had it all before you went across the line.
Tell me what's going on, Kat. What's on your mind?
We really need to be getting out of here.
Kat. I wasn't trying to back you in the corner.
You didn't. I'm just trying to deal with all these changes.
One of them? Sort of. Then I'll back off. Give you the space that you need.
What is this? What are you doing? From where I'm standing, I'm definitely the one who gets to ask the questions.
You must be a vet. Hi.
Obviously, you don't know whose house you're standing in, or you'd be real scared right about now.
Kat, what is she
This is Peter's house.
What?
My guess is that this is Hank, and you're in a hell of a lot of trouble. Did you think it was a joke when Peter said you couldn't see him anymore? No.
No, wait. He's trying to keep us from seeing each other?
It was pretty much a done decision.
Okay, don't take this out on Kat. I can explain.
Don't waste your breath. She's already come to her conclusions.
Hank, I suggest you leave before Peter gets here. I don't think he'd appreciate you being in his house alone with one of his students.
Are you gonna tell Peter?
Yes. I have to tell him.
Where are they now?
Calm down. I brought Catherine back here and pretty much told Hank to buy a plane ticket. From what I can tell, nothing happened.
I never thought Hannah leaving would affect her like this.
She's also falling in love for the first time.
You know, I really don't need to hear about that right now.
Well, what do you expect, Peter? You've got these kids stuck up on this hill with hormones raging, and you're telling them to keep their hands to themselves.
It's so that they can concentrate on what's most important.
But you can't stop puberty. I mean, you can only try to teach them to make responsible choices.
So, I've been doing this a long time. Don't tell me how to deal with my kids, all right?
Then deal with the fact that Kat wanted to get caught. I mean, why else would she intentionally bring Hank to your house?
She wanted to get caught so that she would be put on restriction so her parents couldn't visit. That's why.
Well, why wouldn't she want them to visit?
Tomorrow's the anniversary of her sister's death. She drowned 3 years ago. I gotta go shower.
Really want to put it up there? You're that desperate?
Gotta start somewhere.
Or you could go it alone.
I always knew you had a sense of humor.
I can babysit.
Honey, the kids, you don't even know your name.
If you call me honey one more time.
Not in front of the twins.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Yes, can you tell us where we might find Peter Scarborough's office?
Yeah, it's over that way. I'd be happy to show you. I could help you raise them.
Thanks, but Shelby and I are trying to work things out.
Hey, Peter, you got company?
Mom. Dad.
Mr. and Mrs. Cabot.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have something better to do.
Mom, Dad. Okay.
She waits just months before graduation. Pull a stunt like this? Found in a stranger's house? With some young man?
It was Peter's house, and we didn't do anything.
Catherine has been here for 2 years. Shouldn't we be past all of this obstinate behavior?
Your daughter's done extremely well since she's been here. And it's not uncommon for a student to slip. It's usually triggered by an event. Now, someone very close to Catherine recently left the school. Also, your daughter's death. That could be another trigger.
Shannon has been dead for 3 years.
3 years today.
Catherine? Is that what this is about?
No. I did it because they wouldn't let me see Hank.
All this over a boy?
Now's a perfect opportunity to say how you feel.
I feel like this meeting should be over.
We have already dealt with all of that pain. All is forgiven.
What am I being forgiven for? Look at you two. You can't even say it.
I just meant that the past is the past and that we should just leave it there. Right? Thank you for coming, gentlemen. Mr. Scarborough asked me to sit in for him and hear your case. He had to deal with an emergency situation. Well, I guess we should just jump right in. You two are gay?
No.
What? Oh, hey.
No.
Well, that's what you said here.
Oh, yeah, on the paper.
So tell me, guys, why should I give you two a baby? You're not even married.
Well, we had a ceremony.
Still doesn't make you married in the eyes of the law. But what exactly makes you too fit to be adoptive parents?
Well, we make a lot of money to take care of the kid.
It takes more than just money. Do you have any experience with kids?
Well, I'm part of Big Brother's group. You know, we take a couple of kids out every week or so.
Okay. And who's going to stay home with the baby?
Not me.
Who ain't gonna stick me with it?
All right. It's obvious you two need to work out your story some more.
Peter would have given us the egg by now. So.
Too bad for you. I'm not Peter.
Well, hey. So we don't get the egg?
No. You two aren't ready. Next time, show me how responsible you can be and we'll see.
Your mother and I tried to make life as normal as possible, which you continuously made very difficult.
You're blaming me for that, too.
It's not what they're saying, Kat. Just listen.
We're not blaming you. It just happened. Listen to what? Their polite conversation. I took their daughter away from them. Don't say that, Katie.
Why do you feel that way?
Because it's true. They just won't admit it.
We don't think that. You're our daughter, too.
By default.
Oh, great. Now she won't claim us as her parents.
If you were really my parents, you would tell me the truth.
Then I guess it's good we're really not. How's that, Katie? You got your wish.
John, no.
You have no parents.
Mr. Cabot, that's not the way.
That's what she wants to hear. Are you happy now?
I think that'll be it for the day.
Nothing in it. You got 1 minute.
Alright, you agree that Peter's pretty serious about this project?
Yeah, so what?
So, why not take the high road on this one? Surprise him?
So what, playing family with you?
Yeah. This way you score some major brownie points, maybe even accumulate enough to get out on some Sipit Hill. Venture into town once in a while.
You mean like get Katie status, minus the soap opera?
That's what I'm saying.
So, where do you want these kids to go to school?
Any luck?
None. There's a lot of commitment phobia at this school. You?
Struck out.
Until you and Augie sing Kumbaya and hold hands, you'll never finish this project.
Feel like that's gonna happen.
Hello? Let's keep in mind that your grade depends on Augie's, so I'd get over it and pick a better time to go Jerry Springer.
Augie.
Yeah.
I went over the research, and I think we approached it all wrong.
You see, the focus should be showing that there's no difference between us, you know, being gay and all, and everybody else.
What do you think?
Bet. We show them as long as the kid's in a loving environment, that it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
She had some big blow with her parents. Didn't even go to dinner.
Well, I heard she got busted with Hank in Peter's house.
No way, Peter was so lost.
Of course he did. He had to witness his little pets fall from grace. She might not even graduate.
Maybe we should go talk to her.
And say what? You should have waited till after graduation to screw up.
We should at least pretend to be human sometimes. We have to do something. She's totally shutting down in there.
This is what Peter lives for. Let him deal with it.
Catherine, do you want to talk about it?
Just give her some space.
We can get a message to Hank if you want us to.
Lame-o attempt, princess. Kat, you brought this on yourself. But you're smart enough to know that, so why'd you really do it? Alright, I don't need to be told twice.
Coast clear?
Yeah. Maybe you can get her to move.
What's going on?
She won't get up.
Catherine. Kat. I can't help you if you don't talk to me again.
Well, looks like you have everything under control. We're out of here.
Hold on. You know the rules. One down, you're all down.
You gotta be kidding me. We had nothing to do with this. Daisy's already gone.
Doesn't matter, you're a team. Catherine has to remember that her actions affect everyone.
Thanks a lot. Popularity is really starting to bite.
Come and give me a sushi talks.
Yeah.
good idea. She already sees you as the enemy.
Which gives me even better ammunition. I can use all that anger against her.
It's special. I don't want to take the chance.
You gotta let me try it that way. Hey, Kat, let's take a walk.
No. Go away.
I wasn't asking. Come on, let's go.
Didn't you hear me? I said I wasn't going anywhere.
You're mistaking me for someone who will put up with this. Put your shoes on, now. Okay, hit it.
What?
I said hit it. It'll make you feel better.
I know what'll make me feel better.
If there were an extra set of boxing gloves, I'd give you your wish. But for now, I want you to concentrate on the bag. Come on, let's go. Harder! Come on, Kat, hit it! Now tell me about your sister.
There's nothing to tell. She drowned. End of story.
Accidents happen. Doesn't mean it was your fault.
Then whose fault was it? God's? I tried blaming him, and he blamed me right back.
Oh, so you're just gonna let him?
Why do we have to talk about this?
Because obviously not talking about it hasn't helped you. So what's it gonna be?
What do you want from me?
I want you to feel something other than anger and guilt.
It hurts to feel anything else. Every time I laugh, every time I smile, it reminds me that I'm alive. And Shannon...
Okay.
You finally got something out of me. Are you happy?
I'll be happy when you are.
Then you don't plan on smiling a lot.
Hank made you smile.
That was the problem.
Playing the martyr's not going to bring Shannon back. And she'd want you to live.
I don't have the right to live. Don't you get it?
I get that you want to be punished for something you had no control over.
Tell that to my parents. So, what's wrong with sending the kids to boarding school?
We can't afford it. Anyway, that's like sending them to camp. And you remember how miserable camp was.
Me? Camp?
Yeah, you're right. Well, trust me. Kids are better off at home listening to us argue all day.
And I still vote for shipping them out.
Why are you so ready to get rid of them so fast?
Because I'm not exactly going to win any Mother of the Year awards.
There you go again. You're selling yourself short. I pray that our kids have just an ounce of your strength.
Yeah, well, don't waste your prayers. Save us a lot of money on therapy sessions.
That's it. I'm not going to have the kids around your negative attitude. This just isn't going to work.
You can't just take them and go.
That's right.
Okay, guys, let's hear your report.
All right. Nobody gets a handbook on raising kids, be it straight or gay. So, what makes them better than us? Well, I can't seem to think up nothing.
The only guarantee is that there will always be unwanted children who desperately need homes. Now, if we're willing to provide them with a stable, loving environment, we don't see a problem.
Let me have this one thing that's mine.
Congratulations, gentlemen. You've adopted your first child.
Yeah!
Juliet?
Well, the bad news is I didn't find a father for my baby. But the good news is I realized I don't need one. At least in the sense of taking care of my child. Hey, I've had a lot of fathers, so I guess I'll just look for a second job or pray for a trust fund from one of my dads.
Okay, good, Julian. And I'd appreciate if you would take your flyers down now.
Shelby? You seem to be minus a family.
Honey, I'm home.
Car trouble. Sorry.
I was beginning to think you were having problems.
Problems? No. The kids were a little cranky this morning, so I had to change their diapers twice.
So how'd you do?
Well, since we're a two-career family, we decided to budget for a nanny.
This way, we will be able to spend more quality time with the kids, and we won't have to send them to boarding school.
Very good, Shelby. Good work. So, I think a few good points were made, some things were learned. The kids can come back to roost. And,
Here. My observations on being childless.
Daisy, these pages are empty.
So am I.
Daisy? We got a second opinion.
I'm not barren?
You can have as many as you want.
Find small comfort in the gift that I've been given.
All right. Mr. and Mrs. Cabot, I just want you to know we've been working with Catherine, and
She's coming home with us today.
Mrs. Cabot, I really don't think that's the answer.
Well, it happens to be the only answer that we have right now. She's not getting any better. She's getting worse. And if she's still having a problem with Shannon's death, then we'll deal with it at home. As a family.
You'll have a better chance dealing with it here. If you want to stay a family.
Is she talking now?
Yeah. Let's be honest with her about Shannon's death.
It was an accident.
I think what Sophie's trying to tell you is that she needs to hear that. Know it. Believe it.
You acted like it never even happened. Like she was still.
We were only thinking of your feelings. We didn't want you reminded of it.
I could have dealt with the anger. But the silence? Have you even cried?
Oh, I cried. Believe me, Katie, your father and I both cried.
Not in front of me.
And when could we? You were out running around, shoplifting.
And even then you didn't get angry.
We thought it would be for your own good. We wanted you better.
You wanted me gone.
That's not true.
You couldn't look at me without thinking of her. You knew she always followed me.
Pick it up!
I'm not in the mood, Shay.
Come on, it'll only take 5 minutes.
You knew I'd let her to the water. You knew. You knew I'd let her drown.
Go away.
Scared I'm gonna beat ya?
Yeah, right. I could beat you blindfolded.
Not this summer.
You keep forgetting something, I always win.
What's the problem?
Are you sure you want to do this?
Did I stutter? First run to the boy and back! Hey, Katie!
No, we didn't.
Yes. I hated you.
John.
She was my baby, my little girl. She wanted so much to be like you. But she couldn't. And after I'd stand still in the house and swear I could hear the two of you. And for a moment, I'd forget. I'd forget she was gone. It would be just you, Katie. Alone. And I hated that. How could I ever have said that I hated you? For even a moment?
You could have.
No. Because then I would have lost my other little girl, too. And the hole in my heart would be twice as big.
Oh, parents aren't always perfect. That's what we never knew how to say. We love you, Katie. And that will never change. Can you forgive us?
Only if you help me forgive myself.
How'd it go?
First steps were made.
Impressed.
Oh, don't be. Cat's strong.
Hey, Frank's on board with you staying here. Now it's just up to you. What?
Well, we got a few hours of light left. Wanna climb a rock?
Dear Shannon, sorry I've been away for so long. It was just getting harder and harder to write to you. Because I missed you so much. I met this guy named Hank, who I really like.